Hey everybody, so we are back to finish up the cover that we started. I sure wish that I knew how to pause and start up again. So if anyone can explain to me how to do this so I don't have to stop the video and come back on again, I would so appreciate it. I do have an iPhone, so I don't know if that's what I use, so I don't know if you can do that or not on an iPhone. So we are going to recap. This is our cover that we did earlier, and now we are going to take our piece of muslin and put it on the inside. So let's glue away. Glue, glue, and more glue. So I hope you guys are still having a good day. We went and picked up my granddaughter from school, her preschool. She had pictures today. So we're very excited to see her pictures. Okay, so I am going to lay this down as straight as I can possibly get it. A little more this way. Okay. Middle is down. Now let us continue on. Okay. Got to, and I should have, and I was going to, but I didn't. I was going to put this in the Sugar Belle bottle, but I got busy and forgot. So here I am squeezing away again. Okay, whew. Alrighty, so we will get this part down. Okay. Over to this side. And my granddaughter's mom is homesick today, so we took her home after school. Go, go, go. Oh, it's a workout. Okay. So we have this side down. Just gonna pull that a little bit up that way. Alrighty. Now, like I said before, normally I would let this dry, but since I am videotaping, I'm just going to go ahead and put the cardstock down. I chose this cardstock for the inside. I thought that would be very pretty. And then that in the middle. Could have that in the middle, but I think I will just have it all one color. So we are going to glue down the one side here. I think fall is in the air. It is a little cool out today, and I absolutely love it. Probably 70 something. But the sun is shining. Okay, so when you lay this down, try to get it even, but also make sure that it closes without the cardstock being on the spine. Okay, so like everything else, just make sure that it can close. All right, next one. Sorry, concentrating on getting this glue out. There. Whew. Whoo-hoo. Okay, here we go. Side number 2. Try to get it straight. Make sure it folds before I even press. Okay. Now for the center, my spine is 2 1/4. But what I did was I cut this piece at 2 1/4, and then what I do is lift both sides and see if it will slide right in. If it will not slide in easily, then I trim it down again. So that's what I did here. It was the first time I tried sliding it in and it wouldn't go, so I trimmed it down, and then I tried it again and it slid right in. So I am going to basically put it right in the middle, and as you can tell, and you guys are probably yelling at me, the seam binding. I did not put down the seam binding. So this again is going to be one of the ones that has the eyelets on the side, because again, I forgot the seam binding and you didn't tell me. So I will be putting eyelets in this one. The next one I will be putting underneath. Goodness gracious. I made a note to myself saying, do not forget the seam binding. Do not forget the seam binding. And what do I do? Almost put this on. What you need to do first, before you put this part on, is measure for, what'd I do with them? Oh, they might be up here. Excuse me for just a minute. Ugh, there. Oh, goodness. I'm tired. I blame it on I'm so tired. Okay, the little brads, and I got this bag, these here. I got these on Amazon. And these, or this, has to be put in first before we put this on. So if that dries out, I'll just glue it again. So what we need to do is find the middle Okay, make sure that you are on the top and you're on the right end of the top. So we want to be at the top right here. We want to measure. I know it's hard on this dark fabric to see. So it's 2 1/4. How about I do it on this side so we can see what we're doing? Okay, 2 1/4 is what I want. I mean, is what it is. So my middle is going to be right at, let's see, where am I? No, I think it's 2 1/2. It's 2 1/2 that it looks like. So I am going to put it no, it is 2 1/4. So I am going to put my dot right here at 1, 2, 3, 1 1/4. Let's see if that's right. That's off a little bit. Guys, I hate doing this. Okay. Bend it up. My ruler is horrible. No, it's really me. It's really me. Okay, so 1. That is off. So 1. Okay. Okay, we got it. So what I'm going to do now is get my there we go. My crocodile, and I want the biggest hole puncher, and I am going to go, and I have this. Sorry, I got something in the top here. Something from the last journal. Okay, I have this this marker here. I already have at the right place for the holes. Goodness gracious, get out of there. There. So I am going to maybe it's been moved. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so there's my mark. I'm going right above it to make my hole. And there it is. Sometimes the fabric gets caught, just pull it aside. Then you want to go on this side, put in your circle brad. Right there, turn it around, and we want to open that up, and I try to make it so it's not sticking up above here because I want the fabric, the card to cover it. There. There we go. Okay, so make sure that it's straight before you put on your card. And I want that over just a little. And try to get this as close to the middle without going to the, you know, making it so it can't close, which seems to be okay right there. Press, and up here you're going to have a little bit of a, you know, problem from the brad, but just press around it and get it down really good all around it. And I usually myself turn it around like this and then press down really well, as hard as you can. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. We have the inside without my seam binding. And it closes fine. We have our little circle brad on. And the next thing I like to do is put my cap on my glue. I made this little whatever you call it. It's a decorated front cover decoration is what I call it. Anyway, what I did was I had one of these like this. I had I used a couple of brads. I poked holes through the two sides here, and then I put a couple of brads in to hold it. Put glue behind the paper here to hold it to the fabric, and then of course I put the brads in. And then what I'm going to do is close this so I can judge about where the middle is on here, and if I can get it straight. And then I will be gluing it to the cover. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get this glued down. I'm going to leave that just like that for now till I get glue. I'm using my Fabri-Tac again because I want to get a good amount of glue here in the middle and over the brads at the back of the brads. I want to make sure I have glue there. But then on the outer edge, I'm just going to put a skiff of glue. I'm not going to go real crazy with it. Okay. So let's see if we can get this in the middle. Always make a gluey mess. Okay. Just bringing it up just a little bit so I can make sure it's straight where I want it. And pressing down. Making making sure that it's all secure. Okay, I like that. So that's the front. And then we gotta poke some more holes in this thing to get the closure. Scissors, there they are. So I'm going to cut this in half because we're not gluing it. Okay. And we need this again, and we've got some of those. So again, I'm going to measure 8.5. So I want my, put the glue back on here. Okay, so I want my hole to be right around 4.25, which is right there. Make sure I can see it. And as I knock stuff over, we are going to poke our hole. About right in the middle of that flower. Then I'm going to grab and choose red. I don't think so. I don't really want white. I don't really want pink, but black looks good. I think we'll go with black. I like the looks of that. Oh, got fabric in my way here. And we want to put this in. Open them on screen here. I know I've got, my desk is an absolute mess. So it's hard for me to maneuver. So I want just another black one here. Yeah, I like the black, that's nice. And we want to come over on this side and go right about at the same area. Put in my eyelet. I did use the big one, didn't I? I might have not. I might not have. I think I used the little one. So let me do that again with the big. That's why I could see, because the little hole didn't have that in it. Alrighty, let's try this again. I like this fabric. I thought it was really pretty. Just enough colors to give it an autumn feel, I think. fabric is always in the way here. Don't know what the problem is. Okay, I'm off screen, I know, sorry. I gotta get the fabric out of the way. And we are squeezing again. And we have liftoff. There we go. So let's put in our seam binding. And then after we tie it, I'll probably end up cutting off a bit. There we go. Now we will tie, cut off the excess. I'm going to leave a little bit, you know, for when the journal grows. So I don't want to cut it right down to nothing. Okay. There we go. There is journal number. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 journals going, and I'll probably do a number 6 and call it good. We'll do 6 and go from there. That needs to be glued down some. So guys, I am so glad you came along for this new experience of mine. Like I said, I haven't done this before. So we will be doing some of these. We will be putting in signatures, and I think I'm probably going to do maybe 3 signatures per journal if the spine gives me, you know, enough room to do it. And then we'll be making some ephemera to go in, and we will, you know, go from there and see what we can do to get these all started. I hope you guys make some along with us, and we'll decorate it and everything and have some fun. So guys, thanks a lot for being patient. Like I said, if you have any way of knowing or can let me know how to pause and start, that would be a blessing to me. If not, oh well, I'll just have to stop and start again, because I am not computer literate at all. So you guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.